Hello YouTube, and welcome to my sales update. This week it's 15 things I've sold this week. Enjoy! Okay, the first of my 15 items this week then is my Ullapopkin grey jersey longline jacket. This is the one that I bought with myself in mind and tried on and looked like a bag lady tied up with a bit of string. So I paid $4.99 for this, put it on at $16.99 and it went for its full asking price plus postage. Next up are the vintage Christmas lights, which I picked up week before last at the car boot sale. I paid £2.50 for these and I accepted an offer of £10 plus postage. You might remember this Happy Horse giraffe plush toy. He came as part of a bundle and worked out at 80p. I put him on for £9.99, but I've accepted an offer of £8.49 plus postage. This is the last of my Slimming World bundle of books. You'll remember I told you before I paid what worked out to 78p each for these, and this one has sold for £6.99 plus postage. Next up is my poor, battered to death Polish Lancer. This is an Airfix kit, and again it came in a little bundle of stuff last week. He worked out at 50p. His box was absolutely knackered, and I stated this in the listing. When I looked at other completed and solds, they'd gone for around £10 to £12, but as my box was so completely destroyed, I listed mine at £4.99, and he's gone quite quickly at that price plus postage. This Ted Baker dress has been hanging around for a long time. I bought it from the St Peter's Hospice clearance charity shop, and it was brand new with tags, priced at 70 odd quid if I recall correctly. I paid £3.50. I thought I'd got a wonderful bargain, brought it home, put it on at £45. I gradually lowered it and lowered it and lowered it, no interest whatsoever. It's been on there 6 months or more. Eventually lowered as far as £27.99, and when somebody offered me £20, I almost said no, and then thought, you know, I paid £3.50, let's take the £20 and get rid of it. So that's what I've done. Now here's that Molton Brown travel set that I showed you from my charity shop pickups week before last. You may remember that I said at the time I thought I'd overpaid slightly. I paid £4. When I got home and checked the completeds, they seemed to be going for around £12, so I put mine on at £12.99. And when somebody offered me £10 plus postage, I thought I'd take that and learn my lesson. Here's my Octotunes Octopus from Lamar's Toys. This was an absolute nightmare to pack. You should have seen me trying to force all 8 legs into a mailing bag at 9 AM. I paid £1 for him and I put him on at $10.99, took an offer of £9 plus postage, and was happy to see the back of him, although they're vanilla scented, so every time I opened my box with my plushes in, it did make a rather nice smell pop out. My toast green cord trousers that I picked up last week in the charity shop have sold. I paid £4.99, put them on at $16.99, and they've sold for full price plus postage. Very pleased with that. And my Hamilton Filofax has sold. This came from the car boot sale last Sunday. It was in my little bundle of stuff that worked out at 60p each. I had an offer the same day I listed it for £17 with a message attached saying urgent birthday present needed, and I thought to myself, if it's that urgent you can pay full price. So I declined that offer. The next day it sold to a different buyer for the full price of £19.99 plus postage. Here's my Cameo set. I showed you this. It came from the Welsh charity shop week last Thursday. I showed you it in my pickups video, told you that I didn't think it was worth much, that it certainly wasn't precious metals, but that I picked it up just because it was pretty. Got it home, put it on at $39.99, thought makeupaprice.com, $39.99, and about a week later I had an offer of £30, which I took quite happily. Another item from my Build-A-Bear bundle that I paid $2.99 for. These Hawaiian print swim shorts have gone for $3.99 plus postage. Here's my monster. This is Art. You may remember I didn't intend to buy him. He kept tumbling off the shelf in the charity shop, and in the end I gave up and brought him home. He was £1.99. Didn't know his name. I didn't recognise him. I've never seen Monsters University. But I came home and researched him, discovered his name is Art, listed him at $9.99 and accepted an offer of £7 plus postage, and he's gone off to a new home. This one just goes to show that I know nothing at all. I picked it up thinking it was worth something, got home, researched it, decided it was worth nothing. It's Mr. Men DVD, by the way. Listed it at $3.99 and accepted an offer of $2.99, so I still ended up with £1.82 profit after all the fees and postage have been paid. And this week's final item is this pair of grey Office London strappy court shoes. I got these from a Facebook pickup. I paid £12 for 4 pairs of boots and 1 pair of shoes. It was a while ago, but now with this one £9.99 sale, that's the first sale out of the bundle, and that's the majority of my outlay back on the one pair. So that's it for this week. That was 15 things I've sold over the last week. I've increased it from 10 because I wanted to show you that some of the things I've picked up over the last fortnight do actually sell quite quickly. It's nice to show that they don't all just sit in my pile of shame forevermore. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to showing you more sales next week. Have a lovely